Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming in right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming in right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming in right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. How are y'all doing tonight? Hope you guys are all doing well. And apparently I moved some stuff around that I did not mean to move. There we go. Put myself back on camera, sort of. How are y'all doing? Hope everybody is having a very, very good weekend. Actually, I need camera primary. There we go. Now we're back. We're full throttle. Just trying to get everything together. It's just one of those days, folks. So hopefully everybody is having a good time. Hopefully everybody is ready for the weekend. If you're not ready for the weekend, why not? Yeah, I got to be careful around the office. It was like I got up this morning, got into the office, and kind of fell asleep at my desk for a little bit. And it's like, yikes. That was not a good thing to happen. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with our guest host, Paul. Yeah, I know. It doesn't compute all the times. What am I needing? I am needing background music. Gotta get some background music in there. But, hopefully, everybody's having the start of a good weekend. But I really don't really have much to say other than I'm still behind on packages. And I know you guys hear that from me every time, and I apologize every time. It'll get done. I promise. It will get done. Like I said, I just gotta kind of like be careful around the office because I gotta cut back on the late night viewing is what it is. That's my problem. Is I gotta cut back on the late night viewing and get to sleep in the middle of like 80-degree weather in the middle of the evening. That's what's killing me. But tonight, LK talked me into it. So tonight we're going to try some White Claw stuff. So if I hate it, we blame LK. Plain and simple. So we are going to pop this open, or try to. But I come prepared because you got that. And then you can always put into whiskey, right? Always have a backup plan, so to speak. The catch is, I don't know where I put my beverage glass. I'm not doing so well tonight, am I? So we have, for those of you that know, we tend to work on projects continuously. I am in the process of finishing. We just finished Slingo, so we've still got Scrabble to do, and I am in the process of cleaning up Cash Trapped. So those are the ones that I am in the process of working on. See, I actually have a plan, a layout, a level, that sort of thing. Hello, Miss Jessica. How are you doing? I wasn't gonna say anything till you said hi or something like that. How are you doing in Casa de Poetry? I got a question for you, by the way. I gotta ask, because I only just noticed that your auction house is the donation site. What do you guys auction? I'm curious to know. Because I can't go to any toy shows, so I gotta find online auctions and stuff. I'm having withdrawals. See, you can tell. See, it's just like the Waco kid. See, steady as a rock. Yeah, but this is my shooting hand. uh, so yeah, I was kind of curious to know what you guys actually did with those, or do you, or is that just a name that was there? I mean, that could actually be a last name, and I just didn't realize it. I mean, anything is possible, right? Anything is possible in today's world. All right, I need to get a beverage glass, so hold on one second, because this is too big. Oh, you only use eBay. Nah, see, I want real auction. I want to be there for the cards and everything. Where they hold up the hand in the air, and I want this one, I want that one. Give me a second, guys. Like I said, I have to get semi-organized. There. Yeah, that's ice cream. Yeah, I was just kind of curious. And I searched for accepts offers. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of like I'm going through toy show withdrawals. I really am. I'm going through garage sale withdrawals. I'm going through flea market withdrawals. I think that's one reason I have been so grumpily with the work lately. Is like I'm allowed to go to work, but I'm not allowed to go toy shopping. There's just something wrong with that picture. There's definitely something wrong with that picture. So anyway, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the plan is to do the game we've been working on, which is Slingo. Now, I don't know if we'll get to it or not. We're going to try, because I don't know if we'll get enough players in, because Thursday nights I got to compete with a lot of people out there. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ourselves right over to the list of the evening. There we go. Close enough for now. And tonight's list. No, we're going to skip Christmas movie. Well, yeah, we're going to skip Christmas movies. Because it's not that time of the year yet. Now, if this had been July... Oh, wait a minute. Well... No, yeah, Christmas in July. Then we would have done it. But it's Christmas in June. It doesn't have the same ring to it. It reminds me... I gotta do that soon, too. So for tonight's list, we are looking for black blank. We are looking for any word or phrase that starts with the word black. Which is going to bring me to another point. And I don't usually discuss this kind of stuff on air. Does somebody want to tell me what the hell is going on with these sexual accusations on Twitch? The reason I ask is I haven't been on Twitter in forever. And my Twitter feed is a bunch of people that I either really don't know, or I follow politically, or my favorite sports teams or something like that. But for some reason, I've just got these various Twitch people that are on my list. I open it up today, and I see 40,000 Twitch streams, or Twitch comments, or how do I say this? 40,000 plus Twitter comments about Twitch finally doing the right thing. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. What did I miss? Am I in just the good, clean, happy circles? Am I into a circle of one by myself? I don't get it. Now, I found out that a couple of the people that got named were big people on the streaming service, which just goes to show you, folks, there are people behind the characters. They may be good people, they may be bad people, you just don't know. And
for $20,000
for you to make any Twitcher, myself included, your hero or your idol or your icon, don't do it. If you don't know them personally,
what does it say?
get to know them personally, and then decide if they're worth being a body that you would be interested in following and talking to and discussing and just having fun with. And with that, we are going to set the timer. But yeah, because I don't usually listen to my phone. It's the only place I have Twitter on. And like I said, it got ugly. There were accusations and false accusations and counter accusations, and people pretending to be super important coaches, and people saying you should have known better, and yada 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 yada. And it's like, okay, the news at Mixer closed was big enough for me. I could only handle one major streaming service story at a time. This comes out right after it, and I'm like, what the hell have I walked into? I'm serious. What did I walk into? Like I said, either I live a very secluded streaming life, which is highly possible, because again, there are some big streamers I like to watch. I don't know them personally. And then there are some small streamers that I do watch, and I do know them personally. Black Beauty, Black Widow, not there, my dear. So just think, you get all this time by yourself to guess. Black is back. Black Betty, not there. And like I said, if I had the phone, I would read you off some of these because they've put them out there to be seen. Black as Night, not on my list. So it's like, what are you guys thinking? Now, I already know what some people are going to say. I already know what some people are going to say. They're going to complain that so-and-so asked for it because of how they dressed up on air. No. Then there are going to be people that basically say it was consensual. Okay, maybe I can let that slide if you can back it up. But let's remind people, and I like to think we're kind of an exception to the audience level. I need to put up like a poll. It's like, what is your age, and what is your what level? Well, I could just leave it as age. Black as Night, Blackout. Blackula. Hello, Russ. How you doing, my friend? What is good? So you hear it's the internet. It's 15, 16, 21-year-old boys. And again, 99% of this, I'm going to point on the guy's fault. And I know that's not fair. So let's say 95%. 15 to 24-year-old boys use the internet for the most part. There's a word called hormones. They know better or should know better, but they don't. Black sheep, black magic. So, Russ, did you see my first screenshot of the exit list? I like this one. This one is one of the few ones where I'm going to say graphically, I don't know if I want you to touch it. I really don't know if I want you to touch it or not. I'm debating. I will admit I'm debating because I got the question on the wall. I got the 4 answers on the wall. I got the doors where I want them with the reflective floor. This is one that maybe like, don't touch. One of the few times I may say this. But yeah, it's like, and I have dealt with trolls since I started doing this. Now, admittedly, I was 45 years. You won't touch, I'll make my own. Safe, no. There's one thing I may have you look at it for sure on, now that I think about it. Because I don't like the topics over the doors. I gotta fix those. Besides which, I thought you already had a 3D Maze game somewhere. I just never have seen it. Oh, and there goes the first one off the list. Goes to Miss Jessica. Jessica is the Black Panther. Black Magic, Black Beetle, Black Eye, not there. Black and Blue, not there. Black and White is, however, there. No, I'm going to be honest. The layout I've got for it, I think is exactly what I want for it. And I rarely say that. It's like I'll say, oh, I like what I did on this one, or I love what I did on this one, but it's like there can always be a touch-up. This one, I want to keep it in the dark science fiction-y vein that it's in. Because then I'm going to make an alien head pop up every so often. Yay, Xenomorph. Uh, if you guys remember Aliens, the game, Commodore 64, it was the greatest maze game ever. Because you ran out of bullets way too quick. Blackened chicken Alfredo. It sounds good, but there are no outside the box ones on this one. There are no outside the box answers on this one. That I promise you. So where were we? So, like I was saying, there are smart idiot trolls out there that do crap like that. Okay? Hello, Mr. Gamer. How are we doing? You know what? Just because Chris ain't been around in a while and it's close enough. Yeah, but Russ, you don't do what the stories were that I heard today. Okay? I know you better than that. And we just talk like here and there. The story is that Twitch is finally cracking down on sexual deviance online. And like I said, my Twitter page was loaded with conversation after conversation after conversation. Now, this is where I'm going to get in a little bit of trouble along the way. Because during one of these conversations, the girl puts up a post that says, "Look at my face." Yeah, like I said, I got no problem if it's legitimate. Now, if it's like not legitimate guesses, then no. Or legitimate accusations. Her Twitch photo basically covers, guess what? From about there to there. Now, when it expands it, it gets out better. But it's like, you've got to be smarter than this. You've got to be smarter than this. You show off yourself in very, very... There's a difference between a sexy pose and a Mae West pose. That's the best way I can say it without getting in trouble. There is nothing wrong with looking good on stream. There really isn't. And anybody that is childish, hormone, yeah, exactly. Draw me like one of your French girls. Anybody that is childish enough to stalk after that, and they do something really bad like that, take them down a peg. Be my guest. But use a little decorum when you do get on stream. No, I'm not saying go prudish or anything. Just remember who's watching you. And like I said, I know it sounds like I'm trying to play both sides of the fence, and I'm not. I really am not trying to play both sides of the fence on this. I think if they find proof of these things, they crack the whip, they get rid of them, they throw them off. Black rum, red rum, would spiced rum do? If you want to, if they deserve it, put them in the chair. Well, you know what I mean. But if your entire stream is to black and yellow, where do I know that phrase from? Where do I know that phrase from? Anyway, this was not the hat I wanted. This was the hat I wanted. Because apparently baseball has agreed to a 60 game season. So, I can officially put my Astros cap back on. Yay! I am so happy about that. Blackbeard, not there. Yeah, but what's it from? I know it's from a specific song. The Black Knight is reborn. I need a cow. I don't have a cow. Is that the name of the song? Black and Yellow or something? No, can't be that. Can it? Boo to the Blackhawks. See, I don't have a hockey team, so I have to root for St. Louis, and they hate Chicago. So I have to say boo to the Blackhawks. Have to. Not my rules. Them's hockey rules. If you don't have a team, you pick a team, hopefully a local team, and then you stick with them. Besides which, who doesn't want to hear Gloria 1,000 more times? Probably not. If that's the name of the song, it's probably not in my file. I'll have to look. I will definitely have to look and see if it's there. So like I said, tonight we're going to probably try to do Slingo. If we can get enough participants. We got to have at least 3. We're looking for 5, but we're hoping for 3. Or we're looking for 5, hoping for at least 3. There we go. One thing I do know is I have to be careful on the times of our shows now. So, if I start late, a list will be cut a little short. If I start early, a list may run a little long. The main games will be on timers. Black Hawk down. Black Hawk down. Because, like I said, I came to the realization, and I started to realize it yesterday, or a day before yesterday. It's like I'm staying up way too late during the week. Because I'll be driving down the road, getting to the office, and I just feel myself getting tired driving to the office. I'm tired in the office. So I got to start going back to bed at a normal hour. Which is really going to kill my late night fun. It really is. So that's one reason. What's normal? That's my problem, is I don't have a normal right now. That's my problem, is I don't have a normal. Like I said, the other problem is it's like 80 degrees at night in St. Louis. So I'm like dying even before I'm in the bed. Blackjack, blackface, not there. So, anyway, so now that we have discussed the first news of the day, I take it most everybody has heard about the second news of the day. Mixer is officially closing their door. I hate to be an I told you so, and I found an article that agreed with me 100%. Mixer started the game late. Microsoft basically said, we can get our foot in the door, make our streaming service, and we'll nail it. And we'll have people coming in. Well, it didn't grow like they thought it would. And the problem, I don't have a total problem with that, Russ, just a little bit of a problem with that. Because I do like the stories of Song of the South, but I get why they're doing it. And like I said, I think, I will be honest, The Princess and the Frog being from a Louisiana type of story, I think is a decent swap. Oh, make sure I hit the right letters. I cannot type anymore today. But yeah, Mixer is officially closing its doors. And I hate to be an I told you so. I hate to be an I told you so. But the moment they offered Ninja money to use their service, it was doomed. Did I know anybody who used Mixer? Smitty Rage actually first started watching us off of Mixer. I've had a couple of people that would watch off of Mixer, but they never really stuck around. Here's the problem Microsoft had with Mixer. They figured, bring Ninja in, we'll get all of his fans to come in, and then when Ninja quits streaming, they'll go to other people. Doesn't work that way. I think DLive kind of learned when they lost PewDiePie back over to YouTube or whatever they lost him back over to. Because at least they kept some of their mods, or what do they call them? What's the term they used for them? I can't think of the term they use for them now. But they have like ranks of people. And you guys have to bear with me. I'm burning up down here. Mixer just assumed, all right, Ninja's not playing. We got all these people here. They're going to watch somebody. No, they're going to go back and watch people they were comfortable watching. It's not, it doesn't work that way. Like I said, DLive, I think, was going to hit the same problem until they changed it. DLive has two problems, or had two problems. DLive is so dependent on cryptocurrency, and they didn't have anybody big to come in and watch. And I love Guy, but Guy needs to get off of DLive, get back onto Twitch, get back onto Twitch and YouTube, those two in particular. If you want to use the other services as like the draw you in, great. Use them to draw people in and then say, come over to this streaming service or this streaming service, because that's where all our main play is. But at one point I thought DLive had figured it out. And I only say this because they brought in, they managed to get a couple of streamers. One was Terry Reynolds, and one was, I can't remember who the other one was. But Terry was so new to streaming that you grew up, as you watched her improve her channel, you watched her clean up her mistakes. It's like she'd get in there the first episode and she'd have all sorts of streaming issues, camera would go black, yada yada yada. Second issue, she'd get that straightened out, and then she'd get to work on the pixelation. You literally got to watch somebody as famous as Terry, and I still consider her famous, grow and learn how to stream. And then ironically, I forget what I was doing one night, and I flip around on Twitch just looking through the Just Chatting channels, and look who's over on Twitch now. But Terry is actually doing her streams on Twitch. And it's like, oh, that is good. That's good. Now, it's bad for D-Live because now they've kind of lost another good anchor they could have worked with to keep in the wrestling crowd or wrestling fans. So I think D-Live is kind of like hitting that down slope, down up slope, down slope issue again. Oh, who was that? I wasn't paying attention. See, I was sidetracked. Oh, thank you for that, Miss Jessica. See, so like I said, once in a while we actually talk a little seriously about things that are going on in the streaming world and things like that. Now, does that make me an expert in the streaming world? Hell no. Hell no. I am nothing of the sort. Let's see, what do we got? We got Black Beauty, Black Olives, Black Snake Moan, Black Tea, and Black Lung. None of which are there. And you guys gotta remember, because like I said, I've been doing this for 5 years, starting from the PlayStation and bouncing around a lot. They added a defined quiz channel thing. Well, see, that's where I still get mad at like all these people. Not mad. I get frustrated when all these people that got sort of COVIDed in, and they kind of found a spot in Twitch. And it's like, guys, I've been doing this for 5 years. Can I have this field to myself? And it's like, nope, can't have it. Oh, well. All right, I'll share the spotlight. Hell, I'll even get out of the spotlight. I rarely take the spotlight. So define a quiz channel thing, bros. Are you talking about a quiz channel tag? I don't think they've added that tag yet. At least I don't think they did. Let me go take a look. No. I'm curious what Bros is saying that they added. Oh, are you talking about Trib now? No, that's not a Twitch thing. That's not a Twitch thing. That was a developer that was working with a group of trivia hosts. And again, these are the guys I'm talking about. These are guys that basically lost their livings. Because of COVID. That's why I don't ever hold it. I will never be like, I hate you for stealing my spotlight. It's like I will get a little peeved at times, like, why can't I get these 40 or 50 people in? But again, it's like these people have real life trivia companies. No. This is an app designed by a company for live trivia things, and they just kind of used it on their Twitch shows. But again, most of the people that do that run question, answer, question, answer, question, answer, question, answer, so on and so forth. Black Bear, Black Flies, Black Bird, Black Stallion, Black Mamba, Black Ops, Black Ninja. You talking about show or Fatality? Speaking of which, I haven't seen Fatality in forever. That's right, and no prizes, just bragging rights. Well, some of them do. They just don't do like we do. They give away gift cards and personal merchandises and stuff like that. Which I still need to figure out how to do. I cannot design a shirt for the life of me. because I wanted to do one with this logo. I wanted to do one with one of the Quizzy characters. Yeah, but I don't know how. It's not that it's not made. I've got them on stuff. It's just I am not good at making, because they'll say you have to make it like non-transparent and then match the color stuffs. Because yeah, like this one you made. The other ones are in use. They're in the emotes, or at least one of them is, and a couple of them are on the Streamlabs. Some of the merchandise, but not all of it. Because one of them's on the pillow, it's like got the band at the top, band at the bottom. Well, that's what Streamlabs is supposed to do, but every time I look at it, it just never looks right. Plus, they're like really, really expensive. Hello, Miss Cora. How you doing, beautiful? So again, we are still looking for the blacklist. Like I said, I have sold in my entire lifetime one coffee cup, and that was really, really bad. That Astro Playroom. I wonder if I could actually put that on the green screen behind me. That Astro Playroom looks like it's going to be a full game. I am doing well. I am trying to get my life scheduled in order and things taken care of. Right, but like I said, that's how you see a shirt for $40. And that's why I kind of like Streamlabs, because they mark it up a little, but you basically you bring your profit down pretty much as far as you do, or as far as you can. Alright, I am burning up down here for some reason. Heater is off. It better be off. Yep, heater's off. And with that Chris getting, and I would have taken either variation of this. The black hole. Outside it is in like the 90s. Oh, just look cap? Okay, we'll put on the back cap. There we go. Because at least that way it cools it down a little bit. Plus I'm sort of slightly losing it. It's all like coming out little by little. So we only got 5. Tell you what, let's keep going. Let's do 14 more minutes, just because. You think you said black hole? Let me look. I saw Black Plague, Black Jack, Black List, Black Male, Black Beard. And ready to implode at a moment's notice. Yeah, exactly. Nope, not in there, Jess. I thought I double checked. Yeah, not all built. Well, I think what it was is I let it grow too long when the COVID stuff started, and then by the time we got around to cutting it, it was just kind of like, all right, it just like it'll come out eventually. Unless I get around to buzz cutting it. If I ever get around to buzz cutting it, then it'll like stop threatening to come out. Black Powder not there. Black Mirror not there. I will say somebody was close to number 7, but number 7 is kind of marked as specific, so I can't use it. Nope, can't be bigger, blacker box. It has to be blacker box bigger. And then, like I said, tonight we will try to do Slingo and see what happens. Wow, there's a couple of here I thought were easy that I thought would have come off by now. I will say there were a couple up here I thought were easy, I thought would have been off by now. So anyway, so let's see, that's the Twitch thing talked about. We're talking about the mixer thing. So anyway, so what I was saying was, and there was an article that agreed with me 100%. It was the moment they threw money at Ninja to have him come use their service exclusively. That was my sign they didn't know what they were doing. You pump up somebody that's already on your service, and once you pump them up, then you go bring in somebody to work with him or her. And then you can make something happen. But they would bring Ninja in not to work with anybody, but just stream. Okay, Ninja stream's done. Everybody goes away. And I think the moment that happened was the moment we all kind of knew Mixer was not going to succeed. Oh, I got no. The capitalist in me, bro, says that's fine. You want to spend money to bring a big name in? Great. But if you don't make plans on what to do when that big name is not on, then you got a problem. They figured, build it, people will come. We're Microsoft. Nope, not going to happen. So like I said, I've got sympathy for the guys that were that got on the Mixer to get away from certain things like Twitch and YouTube and all of those. Spock, you need yourself a new computer, plain and simple. That's all I can say. Is you need to get a new computer with a good internet connection. Because that, if you type in your window blanks, that's not your internet. That's one reason why somebody asked me, why do you use Restream? And I'm like, I don't use Restream to make a name for myself out on Vaughn or DLive or Mixer or YouTube. I use Restream so that I can knock on your door, say, hey, you want to watch for a while? And then it's like, and if you want the most out of it, come jump over on Twitch and see most of it. because that's where the majority of everything is going to be. Now, I will throw a little bobble in there for D-livers or, and I'll use mixers. YouTubers get nothing out of me. That's all I'm going to say. Is YouTubers get nothing out of me because that service pisses me off more than anything. All right, so here's what I'm just wondering. So if you were just starting, your streaming service, you're making one, not streaming to one, but making one. What's the first thing you do?
Welcome to Las Vegas and welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you know.
No, YouTube is not falling. YouTube is not falling. YouTube, and I will even say Twitter and Twitch are getting into trouble because of what they do politically. But we don't do that discussion here. They're going to be in serious trouble politically here in the near future. Twitch not so much, the others will. It's sort of like MySpace. MySpace used to be the thing. A year later, it was Facebook. Google shut down their social media platform so they could, but I don't think they will. No, YouTube, I will never call YouTube what has been known as cool. Now, I will get made fun of for what I'm about to say. I do not consider Reddit a great source of information, but everybody depends on it. And it's like, oh wow, this subreddit has 20 million people. This subreddit has 40 million people. And it's like, where are you going to go for bread, stable, tree? There's a tree right outside my backyard, Russ. There's a sub for that. You guys are danced around 7 again. And again, 7 is about the only one that I am very particular on. 7 is the only one I am being particular on, just because of what I've got written. Yeah, that's how I look at it, bros. I think. I don't use Reddit. Now, I don't know. Maybe I should to get into certain in-groups. But I don't know what I would bring to the party. I really don't know what I would end up bringing to the party for those. All right, so we are down to 4 items, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so by that argument, what is Reddit intended for? What is Reddit intended for? Exactly. And Reddit competes with Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, um, LinkedIn. I'm trying to think of what else. What else does it? Would it? I'm trying to think off the top of my head, and I'm drawing a blank. Reddit was originally designed for computer users to share stuff. That's what GitHub is kind of like associated with. They share theories, share philosophies, share code, etc., etc., etc. That's what it was designed for. Well, LinkedIn is more for professionals and, unfortunately, headhunters. That's what LinkedIn is anymore. I cannot tell you. I still get emails from headhunters saying, "Come join my service, so you can so we can apply you for this job." And I'm like, and I know what's going to happen. I'm going to send you my resume. You're going to say, "Oh, he is not Indian. We can't get an H-1B visa to give him," and they're going to go with somebody else. Like I said, LinkedIn has got the right idea. It's been corrupted. That's how I look at it. Reddit started with a great idea, got really good, and then they became this internet meme control freak thing. And I'm about to get a little political, so just bear with me when I say this. As you guys know, there has been a push to do away with the OK signal. And it has been pushed by the modern media very, very harshly, saying it's a white supremacist zone. Do you know where that started? You guys know where that actually started? Yep. It started as a joke on 4chan. And I see Reddit and 4chan running parallel. Exactly, Spock. Well, no. F is you put your finger in your palm. But that is supposed to be a white supremacist signal. I don't know why. But it was a 4chan thing. And actually, no, it's not. Exactly, El Guapo. Reddit makes the stuff on 4chan accessible to the average internet user. And like I said, that's where I see way too many people depend on that source to kind of guide them through the thing. And like I said, the one with 4chan started on 4chan and somehow got carried over to Reddit. And like I said, Reddit is the one that was closest to perfection in terms of not a meritocracy. What's the word I'm looking for? An open forum. That, I guess, would be the best way to put it. But somewhere along the way, they screwed up as well. And they've had issues in the past that they never bounced back from. Which takes us all the way back to the starting circle with the Twitch thing. If you guys let these boys and girls get away with what they get away with, then yes, I see Twitch being in trouble. Now, if you don't back it up with logs and recordings and stuff like that, I want to believe you, but I need proof. Trust but verify is basically how I see it. Is trust but verify. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we had 4 we did not get on the list tonight. And I will say that you guys were close to 7. In fact, a couple of people you were like very close. But I was looking for something very specific for this one. I was looking for Black-Eyed Susans, the flower. I was looking very specifically for Black-Eyed Susans. Now, number 3 I thought was going to get caught. How we did not get number 3 at some point amazes me. Because number 3 was very simple, a black tie or black tie affair. Number 10, if you guys know me and what I do on the show, a lot of, which is this, should have picked up, there'd been at least one alcoholic beverage somewhere. A Black Russian. And number 4 is a sign of honor, unity, loyalty, depending on how you want to do it, is the black armband. Ironically, nobody was close on that. You guys were close on 7. 3 I thought somebody was going to get. And 10 was like a maybe. Bro, you don't even drink water. Now. What are you like? You're the Sandman. Just shh. You can hear him when he's walking. Shh. It's kind of like chafing. Ooh, I feel that just by saying it. All right, so with that, we have Singing Gamer. We have Jessica, our only 2 players on the board tonight. And we are going to find out if one of them gets a shot at the vault, shot at the small prizes, or let's see if it flips it like it should. Nope, it did not flip it like it should. There it goes. Only ever heard of there. It's basically, think of a white Russian as with milk, and a black Russian is with coffee. That's really the primary difference. Or Kahlua. That is really the big difference between the 2. Now, some people will say put Coke in instead of milk. And I can see that. But then I'm just drinking a Coke screwdriver. Right. A white Russian is a black Russian with cream at it. So just basically add milk. Milk or cream. Now, you want a weird one? I ordered a weird one time. I ordered a polar bear. And they're like, what the hell is a polar bear? I say, and this is how I explained it to them. I need a black Russian, no Kahlua, plus blue curacao, and then make it a white Russian on top of it. They looked at me like I was weird, and I was, because the drink was horrible. It was literally coffee liqueur, blue curacao, and cream. And it was like, I'm never doing that again. And I love blue curacao. But I am never, ever doing that again. All right, so with that, we are going to start with Miss Jessica. And with the Vibranium. Black Panther. Not there. Rum chata. Oh, rum chata works. Yes. I would say rum chata would be a creamy, an acceptable substitute. Now, you want something that's really good? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Rum chata, Fireball. That's it. That is, and it tastes just like the cereal. All right, so Miss Jessica still has 3 more on the board. Let's see if Stevie Wonder, Paul McCartney, Black and White. Oh, not there either. Oh, El Guapo, dude. It is like freaking amazing. I will say for the most part, a Black Russian is straight alcohol. Like I said, you'll get the occasional people that'll put Coca-Cola in it, but that's few and far between. Oh, Guapo. He actually convinced me to try it. He actually convinced me to try it, by the way, the White Claw. It's not bad, but it's better when it's mixed. It's better when it's mixed. So let's get some spice rum and some mango seltzer together. All right, how about... Yeah, one of the... Well, it was like I had to try it because I finally found a store that had it. And it was like, it's not bad. I am not a big hard seltzer guy. I am not. But I can accept that. So Singing Gamer says, let's go to India with the Black Hole of Calcutta. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, and there it is. Ooh, pardon me. So Singing Gamer gets a shot at the vault. Let's make a drink and name it after a donut. All right, what would you start with? What would you start with is the question. You got to come up with a... You got to pick a primary drink or primary alcohol for it. All right, SG. It is a brand new vault. I have no idea what the combination is, so this face is not going to give you a hint in the world. We need you to take off one wrong number. Would you like to take one off the orange, the white, the blue, or the green? Oh, so anyway, let's get back to story number 3 in the news. Yeah, and it doesn't start with a 5. So story number 3 is Disney finally announced that they're going to change... oh, there's no 7 at the end. I just noticed that one was missing too. All right, we're going to get rid of 1 on the green row. And there goes another 5. All right, SG, what 4-digit number do you think is opening the vault? And originally, I said this is a bad idea. I don't like when people try to rewrite history. And that tells you how I feel about all the statues and stuff that are going down. All right, so Singing Gamer says the first number is a 9. What would you like for the second number? But in terms of Disneyland, you want to keep yourself popular with the plurocracy. Is that the word I'm looking for? The popularity, the thing that's popular. And the thing that's popular right now is basically doing or getting away from anything relating to the Confederacy. Well, you know that's what Song of the South is about. So I got to thinking, and I'm like, I don't have a problem with this because you change rides all the time. They did it at Six Flags. They did it at Eight Flags. They've done it at Disneyland. They will change the entire theme of a ride. And I said, let's wait and see what they change it to. And what did we find out they're changing it to? They are changing it to go with The Princess and the Frog. And you know what I say? I like that idea. It still leaves it in the South, because Princess and the Frog is about Louisiana, for the most part. It's about Cajuns. I'm all right with that. I thought I would have issues with it, depending on what they had changed it to. Now, see, that's a different story. All right, Singing Gamer has locked in 9, 4, 6, 1. We lock that into the vault. Do we hear that early in the vault fireworks, cheers, and celebrations for one Mr. Canadian Singing Gamer? No, we don't. It is not 94-61. Yeah, I'm going to say the main reason is merchandising. Nobody's going to want to go see a ride for Song of the South right now. They will go see it for The Princess and the Frog. So I don't have a problem with this. This is a business decision, and if it doesn't work, they can change it over to something else. Now, the idea of getting rid of Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben, I have issues with those. Because they are literally... Oh, somebody called for a wheel spin. Who did it? Probably Spock, even though he has, like, no connectivity. Yes. No prize for Spocky. But there's these stories out there that, like, she didn't want to do it, she was forced to do it, yada yada yada. She made a fortune. Now she had to give some of it away, yes, because things weren't great for that time. But she still made a decent amount of money for a black woman in history. And that's what they want to get rid of. And I'm like, you will be surprised to say that a lot of these things that these mobs want. And again, do not take this as saying I'm against people kind of trying to enact change. But there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. And unfortunately, they're using the wrong way to get it done. Like I said, I'm trying not to get political here, and I don't want to do that. Although I do have one political thing I am going to laugh about here very shortly. All right, so we still got Jess with 2, and Singing Gamer with 1 more. Exactly, bros. And she did. Go look up the history of the Girl Scouts. Trust me. It's amazing what you learn when you look up their history. All right, Jess. Black and Decker. Not there. Ugh. We're down to one each. Yeah, Guilt Trip Cookie Brigade. And they were brilliant at it. Because it's like, you got any Samoas in there? You got any peanut butter? All right, I'll take them all. You sure you don't want a mint one? I just put all your peanut butter in your Samoas. But we still have some mints. All right, damn it. You talked me into some mints as well. All right, so is Jessica and the black cat her lucky critter? Oh, your black cat not so lucky today, Miss Jess. And that leads it down to Singing Aimer. No, my worst was they would do church sales at our bowling alley. And it is impossible. It is impossible for you not to buy from a short little girl with her hair in like pony, not pigtails, but ponytails, saying she's selling stuff for her church. It's impossible not to do it. I don't care who you are. You get a six-year-old girl, a box of cookies or a box of cookie dough, and just say you're selling for the church and the Sunday school. You better melt, or you have no heart. And with that, Singing Aimer gets the small prize of the day. I still gotta go through and work on my Okay, but you buy from somebody, Spock. Oh, don't, no. Oh, God. Raw cookie dough. This is why I hate Papa Murphy's. I love Papa Murphy's, literally, but I hate them. Because they will sell you a tub of cookie dough. Guess what it doesn't make by the time I get home? Cookies. All right, so SG, your choices are, we have what's his name from Star Trek? The really, really smart alien. I can't think of his name now. Portia, the captain that was caught with Picard. So they couldn't speak to each other, but they had to communicate with one another. Then we have Batman versus Superman. Then we have the Jimmy Johnson Nightlight. And we have the Double D's comic book. See, that's my problem, is I remember the day. Now, the only ones that are still sort of worth it are the mints. You still get like 20 to a box. Everything else is like 8 to 12 to a box. It's not worth it. It really isn't. Yep, Darmok and Galat. That's what I said. Thank you. I can't remember his name though. Vorgon? Vorgan? I think he's a Vorgan. So SG, which of those would you like, my friend? And before I do anything else, okay. like I said, one of these days, they're going to realize they can make more money refilling boxes to capacity than filling them with plastic. That's the part I've never understood. Alright. So with that, Singing Gamer gets Darmok and Golat in Vendoris, or whatever they called it. I can't remember now. Yeah, one of these days they're going to realize they basically price themselves out. Do exclamation wheel. Well, it won't work on YouTube HBK. Yeah, with his arms open and his eyes. What is it? Darmok and Galat on Valorian with his arms opened wide.
Hidden in this jumble of letters is the name of
I think that's what it was. With his arms open.
Can you find it?
And then the other one is with eyes shut. I can't remember now. Darmok and Galat in Valoria with his arms open. Galat and Darmok in Valoria with their eyes closed. Or with fists closed. God, I'm trying to remember the quote now. I'm hating myself now that I can't remember the quote. Nope, doesn't work that way, Kimo Sabe. Alright, so, with that, when the walls fell. Thank you, Spock. I knew somebody would remember.
3 of these boxes will break the $6,000 bank. Is this one of them? Or is it this one?
Alright, so with that, guys, tonight...
Game of hide and seek as these 9 celebrities. Alice Coakley,
Let me rename this.
Joanne Close, Dick Collier,
Main game. Why do I have it called one player game? Because Slingo is definitely not a one player game.
and Marjo Bruckner all join us in playing Break the Bank. Now meet our host, Tom Kennedy.
So we are looking for up to 5 people, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to Break the Bank.
We're looking for up to 5 people to play Slingo.
Let's all play What's My Line?
All right. So, this is how Slingo is. Why is it not giving me my boxes? Hold on, let me see. I probably have my animations off. No, it is not mature. Oh, I know what it is. Damn it. Hold on. I forgot I rewritten all my rules, and then I forgot to put all my rules back in order. Let me get the rules in place. I'm like, I knew I had them in here. Sneaks up and then turns around and punches him or hits him over the head with a bottle. All right, so we got Bros, we got Cora. Now, to start the game, above your characters, you're going to have 5 separate numbers. They're all like single-digit numbers. Every round, I'm going to spin the numbers on your podium. If the number on your podium is in your column, you will have a possible chance to answer the question. However, if your number does not come up on your podium, it doesn't light your podium up yellow, you cannot answer the question unless you're a devilish player. Every so often, a devil will appear on a player's screen. They have the right to the question themselves. If they answer the question correct, they can then uneligibilize one of the eligible players. Okay? So let's say Bros and Cora both come up correctly. But let's say South is playing and he gets the devil. South can then say, Bros cannot answer this question. And we basically take Bros out of the question, and it's Cora's question and Cora's question only. Now, if the devil comes up and nobody's eligible, you get a free number out of your column as the devil player. So the devil is a bit of a bonus. Okay? So, with that, I do not have nameplates in here. So, Cora, I'm going to give you column number 1. And Bros gets to be column number 2. So we're looking for up to 3 more players. So we're looking for up to 3 more players. But I will play with just 3 if there is 3 players. And then if a 4th or 5th wants to join in, they can join in later. And we will have a time limit. Basically, if we get started before 8, which is in about 15 minutes, there will be a 45-minute game. All right, if you are a devil player and you answer wrong, are these cartoons of real people? 4 of the 5, yes. Number 1 is a generic female. Number 2 is Little French Lady's boyfriend, Johnny Depp. Number 3 is Delvikins. Number 4 is... If you don't know who number 4 is, shame on you. He's just really clean shaven in that picture. And number 5 is Fatality. No, they're South Park-like South, but they're not South Park characters. These are courtesy of Red Walrus. we decided we're going to start putting some more characters in some of the games. And just to kind of like make them a little more... All right, so HBK will be number 4. All right, so right now, column 1, column 2, column 4 are taken. Exactly, Spock. Number 4 is the Quizler. But yeah, Red's been helping me. He's been making some characters. Eventually, they're going to go in the alert boxes up at the top. I just have to figure out what I'm going to put with each one. So I actually have to get in and change. I got to change the messages on them. Oh, Red's talented, dude. Red is talented. Don't let him fool you otherwise. Ask him if he ever shows up, bros. Ask him if he'll make one of you, and then we'll put it in there. Okay, so if you are the devil player and you are wrong, you basically nothing happens. Okay, you don't take anybody out of the question round. You do not get a bonus number. If you guess when your podium is lit up and you are wrong, you just basically nullified the question. I'm trying to remember if it nullifies the question or if it just removes you from that question. I'm trying to remember which way it works. Coding has it. I think it just nullifies you from that question. You'll be back in on the next question. Well, I was able to take out all 6 of my characters for Cash Trapped. And I put in 6 different listy characters. We're calling them listy characters for the most part. But what I'm going to do is, the plan is if I put a name in, it's going to pull up a certain character. But I haven't gotten around to programming that yet. So, for instance, if I were to say put Spock in the game, Spock's actually got a character. So if I were to type in Spock's name in his character box, it will actually pull up his avatar character and put it in there. But we've got, counting non-existing people, how many do we have? Counting non-existing people, there are 40. There are 40 of them right now. And that's if I've got them all pulled down like I think I do. All right, Spock, I will put you in at number 5. No. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys an example. All right, so Cora's number 1. Let me write my names down so I have them, since I don't have them on screen. All right, so Cora, Rose, HBK, and Spock is number 5. All right, so if I were to spin the wheel right now, all right, And why did it not pull up my devil character? Something went wrong. Hold on. Unless I saved it on my other drive. Oh, duh, that's what I did. I saved it on the other drive. I gotta go get it. Give me a minute. I saved it on the other drive. Ha! Alright, so we're going to close that one out for a second. No, I didn't. I would have swore I saved it on my OneDrive.
Television game has 10 players.
You look real quick.
For $10,000
You
and
show.
a brand new car.
The answer is... Twisters is right. And here's your host, Jim Perry.
Let me make sure I did not save it on my Google Drive. No, it's definitely the right one. Because I don't have another folder named that. Okay. All right, I know what we got. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I just remember what I had done. All right. So, for instance, you will notice that we put when we did our number call, we had 8, 3, 4, 9, and 3. The only person with a 9 in their column, or the number from their board, yeah, I'm going to resize it in a second, Spot. Just because I had to reopen it. Ta-da! There we go. So the only person that was eligible to answer this next question would have been HBK. Okay? So we're looking for one person to take the Delve character, whoever that may be. If you are interested in being Delvikins for a night, just let me know. Oh, you got to go, Cora? Okay. Now, like I said, because we're going to get started in 4 minutes or 3 minutes. All right, so we got Bros, HBK, and Spock. So the guys' characters are filled.
For $20,000.
So we're looking for 2 more.
Backseat driver.
So we are looking for any 2 people that want to pretend to be Delve or our little generic character for the evening. It's not Little French Lady. It's kind of Yoda-ish, but I use the word kind of. Yeah, he's supposed to be Spock. If you see his character on the screen, there will be a female to his left. Guaranteed.
Thank you, John. Welcome to All Star Blitz.
So we are looking for 2 interested players, or is it just going to be the guys tonight? And right for eternal trouble. But yeah, I don't remember when we got to joking about it, but the running joke was we don't have a little French lady character yet. But she wanted to see her boyfriend, Johnny Depp, up there. So we decided to give her Johnny Depp as in Jack Sparrow. All right, so we got about 2 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, what I will end up doing at some point is I will put the name tags like here on the top. I think I'll put it on the top. So I can put a background behind the characters. And then once I put your name in the top, if you have a character, it will replace whatever's in there with yours. So like I said, if I have this right, when I get it right, if I put Spock's name in number 4, it would replace the puzzler with Spock's character. But I got to do some math and some programming to get that 100% ready. So if you don't have a character and you want a character, ask Red. Because Red is basically my character creator. He is my... Red would officially be my studio audience director. Russ is my executive director. Red is my studio audience floor manager. So we're looking for one more interested person. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just looking for... Does Red be on IG anymore? Yes, he does. So we're looking for 2 more interested players. Is it just going to be the 3 guys at it? All right, we have hit the 8 o'clock mark. So we are going to refill the board. All right, so the 3 characters we are looking at right now are Bros as Johnny Depp, Spock as the puzzler, or no, HBK is the puzzler. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. And Spock is Fatality. All right? So, Bros, you are Johnny Depp. HBK, you are the puzzler. Spock, you are Fatality tonight. And the first call off the board. 6714. Oh, we don't... Oh, there we go. It takes a little longer to light up than I thought it would. So, Spock, Bros, the question is for you 2. According to historical documents, what did Martin Luther say he could drive away the devil with? According to historical documents, what did Martin Luther say he could drive the devil away with? Is it a fart, a yell, or a sneeze? Bros in first and says it's a sneeze. Is he right? No. Spock says it's a yell. Is he right? No, it's a fart. It is a fart is what we were looking for. So what that means, gentlemen, is none of your numbers come off the board. None of your numbers come off the board. And again, I'm looking for 2 more interested participants. If you guys want to jump in, please feel free to step up and say something. The next number on the board we have a Donald Duck comic, Rocky and Bullwinkle, and an F Troop show. And that means Bros and HBK. Bros and HBK. In 1964, a capsized freighter was refloated in Kuwait by filling its hull with styrofoam balls, which they got the idea from which of the following? So this is Bros and HBK. I will tell you, Bros, the one thing about this, and you'll see it later, is the questions are ridiculous, or at least they're supposed to be. There are word puns in the answers, in some of the answers. HBK says it was a Rocky and Bullwinkle cartoon. No, it was not. It was not from a Rocky and Bullwinkle cartoon. Bros. A capsized freighter was refloated in Kuwait by filling its hull with styrofoam balls, where the engineers got the idea from what? Was it a Donald Duck comic or an F Troop TV show? Bro says it's a Donald Duck comic, and it is a Donald Duck comic. They got the idea out of a 1959 comic book. So with that, Bros, you see your number 8 down there at the bottom? You see that number 8 at the top? It's gone. And you now have 300 points to your name. Every question is worth anywhere from 250 to 475 points, which, if we had a full player participation, would be used for the devil. The devil is basically you're trying to steal points from your opponents. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next category: Kramerceratops, Cosmoceratops, or Costanzaceratops. And the only person that gets to guess at this is Bros. So, Bros, which dinosaur was believed to have 15 horns? Was it a Kramerceratops, a Cosmoceratops, or a Costanzaceratops? Now, just remember, if he starts removing numbers, those numbers can still pop up in front of him, so he'll have more numbers that are not available. Is it a Kramerceratops? Hey, show, are you interested in joining in? No, it is not a Kramerceratops. And I am not going to show the answer, because Bros was the only one that could get it. If you are watching the channel or are interested in participating, let me know. Just can't fill the space twice. No, because the idea is the less numbers you have at the top, the harder it should be for your number to actually pop up at the bottom. All right, Show, you are in column 1. We are playing Slingo. If your podium lights up yellow, you are eligible to answer the question. If there is a devil that appears in your character's slot, you are eligible to disqualify somebody else. Or you could get a random number removed. Oh, you want Delph's character? All right. Yeah, this is literally the original version of Slingo on TV. Russ was with me, Spock was with me, and I think Red was with me when we actually put 90% of this together. All right, gentlemen. Night Moves, En Pass, and King's Gambit. And the only player eligible to answer is Show. So, Show, here is your question. This 1992 film starred Christopher Lambert and Diane Lane about a chess grandmaster caught up in a murder mystery. Was it Night Moves, En Passe, or En Passant, and King's Gambit? Poor Spock sitting over there like, I want a number. Is it King's Gambit? No, it is not King's Gambit. So with that, we go back to the board and the next number call. Oh, HBK has the devil spot. So, HBK, you have a choice. You can basically force us to throw this question out by eliminating Spock from the question and trying to answer it yourself. All right? If you get it right, we remove one random number from your board. But you're competing with Spock if you want the number. I would recommend leaving Spock in and just basically going for a random number. All right, so the question is for HBK and Spock. Which of these is a mountain range in the panhandle of Idaho? Is it Credence, Clearwater, or Revival? That's true, you don't have any points to steal. You don't have any points to steal, so he can't really steal any points from you. Which of these is a mountain range in the panhandle of Idaho? Spock says it is Clearwater. See, this is one of those examples. This is one of those examples of wordplay. Credence, Clearwater, Revival. That was your original choices. Is it Clearwater? It is Clearwater. And with that, Spock gets to take the 9 off the board and is 300 points. But yeah, we made the Johnny Depp character just for your beloved. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next number call. Dong wants some. Dong wants some. And this question goes to Bros and Spock. Dong wants some. Which is the currency of South and North Korea? Which is the currency of South and North Korea? Spock says it's the won. Is it the won? It is the one. And with that, Spock, we remove the number 4 from your board. So now Spock has, if it comes up with a 4, it will not light up Spock's podium. Or it's not supposed to light up Spock's podium. And here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, HBK. Let's see how many players you have. Oh, right back to HBK and Spock. If you have Eurus, what nocturnal syndrome do you have? Do you have sleep talking, bedwetting, or sleepwalking? If you have Eurus. Actually, I forgot. I could have given Spock the choice to steal the 550 points. Do I have that set? I may not have the steal set up yet. I may not have the steal set up. Let me see. Nope, I don't have this. Oh, wait. Nope, I don't have the steal set up yet. Damn it. I thought I had that in there. What it will be is, at some point, you'll be able to just steal their points. If you get the question right. So what it would have been was we give the question specifically to HBK. I gotta put the steal in there. If he gets it right, he would steal up to 1,000 points of whatever he's stealing from. If he gets it wrong, then whoever's still in control can answer the question. I gotta fix that in the rules. Spock says, bedwetting. It is indeed bedwetting. And Spock is down to 2 numbers left. And what I will do is, I know how to do that as a quick fix too. I could probably do that almost on the fly. All right, gentlemen. Your next question. And we have 2 devils on the board. All right, Spock, show. The question is for you two, and you two only. And this will remove a random number from your board. In Denmark, what is a Svangerskabs Forbijendemiddel? Let's see if I said that right. Svangerskabs Forbijendemiddel. Is it a belt, a spelling teacher, or a condom? Show in first says it's a condom, and he would be right. A Svangerskabs Forbijendemiddel, I actually said that pretty well, is a condom. And with that spot, or show, we take the 7 off your board. All right, guys, the next question on the board. And we have Shanghai, Omaha, and Billabong. And this question goes to everybody but Spock. Ah, little French lady, you came in at perfect timing. You want to be our little French lady character over here? Right here? Wait, right up here? Anyway, we got 5 players. And then you can have Johnny Depp looking down your corset. Remind you never to ask for a comment there. All right. Geography. Nope. It's poker. You're given 4 cards face down, but you can only use 2 of them with 3 of the community cards that are laid out 3, 1, and 1. What city are we in? Are we in Shanghai, Omaha, or Billabong? And show says we are in Omaha. Are we in Omaha? We are. That is how you play Omaha poker. That is, you're given 4 cards face down. They lay them out in the community. You do the river with 3. You bet. You do the standard betting. Lay down the flop. and then you lay down the river. But you can only use 2 of your 4 cards to play. All right, so with that, Show loses his 5 on the board. And 250 points for Show, 300 for Bros, and Spock at 850. And ladies and gentlemen, here are your next numbers. 1, Devil, 2, 3, and 7. All right. Now, Bros, because the Devil is there and there are 2 active players. No, you are the puzzler one, HBK. Who do you want to say cannot answer this question? Show or HBK? And I shouldn't even say this question, the next question. All right, Show, you have been eliminated if Bros can answer this question correctly. The daughter of Kim Basinger and Alec Baldwin. It's also home of hexagonal interlocking basalt columns. So, Bros, is their daughter's name Wales, Ireland, or Scotland? First name of the daughter of Kim Basinger and Alec Baldwin. Also home of hexagonal interlocking basalt columns. Bros says her name is Ireland. It is Ireland Baldwin Bassinger, or Bassinger Baldwin, I forget which. So with that, Show is no longer eligible for this question. That means HBK, you are the only one that can answer this question. Oh, there we go. Your 3 choices are dog, goldfish, and dinosaur. Was Not Was created a dance craze in 1987 when they told you to walk the what? Was Not Was created a dance craze in 1987, HBK, when they told you to walk the what? Did they tell you to walk the dog, walk the goldfish, or walk the dinosaur? So you guys will see the intent of these questions are to be a little more ridiculous than normal. And it may not be the questions themselves that are funny or intentional. It may be the order they actually come up on the board. For instance, we had Creedence Clearwater Revival as your 3 answers. HBK says it's Walk the Dinosaur. It is Walk the Dinosaur. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur. So with that, HBK gets his first number off the board. And we go for our next number call. Oh, and I mean Spock is our devil player. So Spock, do you want to try to lock out Bros or HBK? Do you want to try to lock out Bros or HBK? All right, Bros, if he gets this right, you are locked out. Spock, this question is for you. James Brown recorded a song under Nat Kendrick and the Swans due to contractual disputes in 1960. 2 years later, he sung it under his regular name. Which dance song was it? Was it the whipped cream, the mashed potato, or the creamed corn? So what do you guys think of it so far? Spock says it was the creamed corn. Is he right? No, it was not called the creamed corn, which means that nobody is locked out. Bros, HBK. James Brown recorded a song under Nat Kendrick and the Swans due to contractual disputes in 1960. In 1962, he sang it under his own name. Which dance song was it? Was it the whipped cream or the mashed potato? Bro says it was the whipped cream. No! It was the mashed potato. The mashed potato was sung by James Brown in 1960 and then in 1962. So with that, HBK gets another number off his board. So Little French Lady needing 5 numbers off. Rose still needing 4. Show down to 3. HBK down to 3. And Spock down to 2. And here is the next number call. Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor. And we have a devil on board. Little French Lady. We'll show you a question in a minute. If you get this question right, do you want to lock out Show or HBK from the next question? Which Harry Potter house of Hogwarts depends on clues to put itself together? So you have to get the question right first. Which Harry Potter house of Hogwarts depends on clues to put itself together? I should have you answer the question first. Then you'll have the choice. Is it Ravenclaw? No, it is not Ravenclaw, so nobody is locked out. Show, HBK. Is it Slytherin or Gryffindor? Which Harry Potter house of Hogwarts depends on clues to put itself together? Showtime says it's Gryffindor. No, it is Slytherin. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, this is an anagram redefinition. To depend on or depends on is to rely. Clues are hints. You take the letters from rely and hints, anagram them up, and you get Slytherin. So with that, HBK is now down with Spock to 2 numbers. Yeah, you're just getting beat, HBK. You're just getting beat. You are showing up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next number call. And we have another devil on board. It will be Bros. So, Bros, here is your choices: spelling, reading, and language. Fittingly, the UK Dyslexia Research Trust is based in which British city? Is it Spelling England, Reading England, or Language England? Fittingly, the UK's Dyslexia Research Trust is based in which British city? Spelling, reading, or language? If you get it right, you get to choose one of the two to lock out of the next question. Spelling, reading, or language. And what I will end up doing at some point is putting the steal in, where you will be able to steal up to 1,000 points of one of the players that are eligible. Bros says it is Language England. Would he be right? No, it is not Language England. So that means Spot can get down to 1. Little French Lady can get down to 4. Fittingly, the UK Dyslexia Research Trust is based in which British city? Little French Lady says it's Reading. It is in Reading. And with that, Little French Lady gets her first number off the board. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next numbers are 57592. Your answers are real, real, or real. Let's see if anybody gets. Oh, this is a free-for-all. If no column lights up, anybody can answer it. Now, what is going to be is anybody can answer it. You will normally get points for it. I have to program those in. Show says Riyal. Is a Riyal the currency of Oman? No, it's not. Bros says Riyal. Is it Riyal? It is Riyal. And basically what I would normally do is I would give you 250 points, Bros, because it cannot give you any bonus points. The base of the question is 250 plus the bonus, which has me wondering why Shell only has 250 points and not more. I have to go look at my coding number, make sure it says 250. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Little French Lady looking for a 7, 6, 3, or 9. Rose looking for a 5, 1, 6, and a 9, or Little French Lady's bosom. Show looking for a little bit of wine, or a 2, 4, 9. HBK down to an 8 or a 7. Spock looking for an 8 or a 1. Teeter-totter, merry-go-round, monkey bars. And the only person that can answer this is Little French Lady. So, Little French Lady, this question is yours and yours alone. Trains in the UK were designed to load and unload coal without stopping the train. What is this operation called? Is it called a teeter-totter, a merry-go-round, or monkey bars? No, she still drinks wine. It's just she's drinking beer more. Trains in the UK were designed to load and unload coal without stopping. Little French lady says it's called a merry-go-round. It is a merry-go-round. And with that, little French lady is right in the game. She needs 3 numbers. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, NorCal, how are you doing, my friend? NorCal, I got good news for you. Your character is already set up in Cash Trapped. You're one of the default characters in Cash Trapped. Oh, little French lady getting the devil again. And she is the only one. So, little French lady, if you are known as being gambrinus, what are you full of? Are you full of beer, tall tales, or bloated gas? How you doing, NorCal? What's good? So I guess you're the one that corrupted Dell from going from wine to beer. It's the only thing I can figure. All right, little French lady says, if you are gambrinus, you are full of tall tales. Is that correct? No, it is not correct, which means we cannot take a random number off the board for you. All right, the next number set. 11852, and we have the Sun Watch, the Afternoon Watch, and the Day Watch. And the only player that can get a number off the board is Bros. No, never. Okay, me, not beer. All right, Bros. You probably know of Rembrandt's work, The Night Watch. But when it was being restored, they overdid it and kind of changed the painting, resulting in it being given what new nickname? Was it the Sun Watch, the Afternoon Watch, or the Day Watch? They literally tried to restore the paint on it, and they screwed it up, and the night sky got lighter. So they re-nicknamed. It's still known as the Night Watch, but its other nickname is the Sun Watch, the Afternoon Watch, or the Day Watch. Yeah, I bet they were too. I almost guarantee you they had to have been. Bro says it's the Day Watch. Is he correct? It is the Day Watch. And with that, Bros, one more number off the board. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next number call. We have a 90057. Little French lady gets this one all to herself. Little French lady, your answers are onion, potato, or apple. In ancient Greece, if you threw what food item to a woman were you considered that you were proposing marriage? In ancient Greece, if you threw what food item to a woman, you were believed to be proposing marriage. Is it an onion, a potato, or an apple? Yeah. If you would. Little French lady says you threw an onion at the young lady. No, it is not the onion. So we throw that question back in the bin. And we reveal the next numbers. 73099. And little French lady again getting the only opportunity to answer. Pink, red, or brown? Yeah, but I'm not going to tell you which one is left, South. What is said to be the most common color of of toilet paper in Europe? Pink, red, or brown? And it only worked in ancient Greece. Little French lady says pink, of course. It is pink. And with that, little French lady down to 2. Poor Joey can't get a good number to come up for him. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, HBK gets the double spot. And because only one person can answer this, this is HBK versus Little French Lady. Which of these was a one-word villain's name from Spider-Man? Was it Dick, Jane, or Spot? It's between Little French Lady and HBK. Which of these was a one-word villain's name from Spider-Man? Dick, Jane, or Spot? See Dick run, see Jane run, run Spot run. I've always said that I think this villain is underappreciated. See Dick and Jane both run. See Spot chase. HBK says it is Spot. It is indeed Spot. And with that, HBK gets to remove the 7. So you guys do not want to see an 8 come up on HBK's monitor. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look what we got. Luxor, Memphis, or Giza? And this question goes to HBK and HBK only. This could win him the game. All right, HBK. The daughter of Bono and Ali Hewson, arguably home of the 10th largest pyramid in the world. Daughter of Bono and Ali Hewson, arguably home of the 10th largest pyramid in the world. Is it Luxor, Memphis, or Giza? If you get this right, HBK, this is the last number on your board, and you win the game. HBK says the daughter of Bono and Ali Hewson. Sweet dude. Is Giza Bono. Is it Giza Bono? No, it's not Giza. So the daughter's name is not Giza. Giza actually has, I think, like the 3rd largest pyramid in the world. I think. But we cannot give that one to you, HBK. And, ladies and gentlemen, the game continues. And Show is our devil. Does he have anybody? Oh, it is Show versus HBK. 3 of the 5 largest? No, actually, well, it depends on who you ask. Because 3 of the biggest, 2 of the biggest are in Mexico. The next one's in Giza, and the two smaller ones are not the next largest, I don't think. All right, so this is for Show and HBK. Which of these was a star British racehorse in 1878 and 1879, winning 10 of her 11 races, including the 1,000 Guineas, the Oaks, the Prince of Wales Stakes, and the Yorkshire Oaks? Was it Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, or Concentration? HBK says it is Concentration. No, it is not. Show. If you can get this right, we will remove 1 random number from your board. Those are like basically the 5 biggest races of the British Derbies. She was War Admiral before War Admiral was War Admiral. Show says it was Jeopardy. Was the horse's name Jeopardy? No, the horse's name was Wheel of Fortune. The horse's name was Wheel of Fortune. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the next question. And we have 2 devils on the board. And a Spock. All right. Because we have 2 devils, the rules play basically the same as if there was 1 devil and 1 player. The devils are competing with one another. So, Spock, you do not answer this question. The first ever speeding ticket was given to Walter Arnold in London for traveling 4 times the speed limit. How fast was he traveling? In miles per hour. 4 miles per hour, 8 miles per hour, or 20 miles per hour. So this is between Little French Lady and Bros. Because we have 2 devils. We can only survive with 1 devil at a time. Little French Lady says 8 miles an hour. You realize that means the speed limit for her car is 2 miles an hour. Right? Is it 8 miles per hour? It is 8 miles per hour. So with that, it is now Little French Lady versus Spock. And here is your question and answers. Fozzie, Kermit, and Miss Piggy. If we were to have a Muppet of the Caribbean's mountain chicken, who would it most closely resemble? Would it resemble Fozzie Bear, Kermit the Frog, or Miss Piggy? If we were to have a Muppet of the Caribbean mountain chicken, who would it most closely resemble? Spock says it would resemble Fozzie Bear. No, it would not. Little French Lady says it would resemble Miss Piggy. No, the mountain chicken is a frog. The mountain chicken is a frog. It would resemble Kermit. Nobody gets the points on that one. And we go to the next question. 21071. Let's see who gets the Kentucky, Indiana, Louisiana. It goes to Spock. All right, Spock, this question is for you and you alone. Daughter of Casey Affleck and Summer Phoenix, the 19th state of the United States. Daughter of Casey Affleck and Summer Phoenix, the 19th state of the United States. Is her name Kentucky, Indiana, or Louisiana? Spock says it is Indiana Affleck. Is he right? Yes, it is Indiana Affleck. And with that, Spock down to one number on the board. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got a devil on the board for Bros. Oh, Bros, now you've got to choose. Okay, you have to get this question right first. Miss McClanahan portrayed a Golden Girl whose last name ended with which of the following? Was it Rue, Rue, or Rue? Miss McClanahan portrayed a Golden Girl whose last name ended with which of the following? Rue, Rue, or Rue? All right, Bros says it is Rue. If he is right, he gets to eliminate one player from the next question. Is it Rue? No, it is not Rue. Which means it is now open to the three players on the board. Spock says it is Rue. Is it Rue? It is indeed Rue. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, Spock has slingoed. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Bros, the trick to that question was Rue McClanahan is her name. That's the actress's name. The character she played, her last name was Devereaux. But I couldn't say Roe because I had to make them all go Rue, Rue, Rue. So congratulations to Mr. Spock, who has slingoed out and won the game. And we went 50 minutes, right at 50 minutes on that. That ain't bad, actually. It probably would have gone down sooner if we had the 5 players to start with. But what do you guys think? How you guys like that one? Like I said, there's a lot of randomization involved. So it's always possible for you to come back or kind of just have one of those bad luck games where your number never comes up. I will put the stealing in spot. The only reason I didn't is because I was still working out the point values. So what it will be is 10% for whammies, I think, for whoever is not the prize winner. And like I said, the idea is all the questions are supposed to be ridiculous of some sort. Like I said, in case you guys didn't notice, we had 3 where all 3 answers pronounced the same. We had the Creedence Clearwater Revival. There was another one I wanted to point out, but I didn't get around to doing it. But the idea is going to be a little bit of comedy with the answers, in addition to the randomization and the devils. All right, Spock. So with that, so we can wrap it up early tonight. Would you like curtain number 1 or curtain number 2? 1 it is. And going to Spock. Behind curtain number 1 is Coppermouth. Or Copperhead. I forget his name. The funny thing is, that's a mislabeled box. And it came that way. I have no idea what difference the box makes with it being the wrong character in there. But that is unopened with the wrong character on the box label. I've had him for a while, and I figured it was about time to put the little oddball up. But Copperhead is now yours, my friend. So like I said, if you guys see something on the game that you guys like, let me know, or don't like, let me know. I will be doing the nameplate so the Amigar was on the box. Yeah, it was just a mispack. That is a total mispack because that is the case for Copperhead, the plastic holder. That was one of those they goofed. Why do I keep saying Copperhead? Cottonmouth. That's what I'm supposed to be saying. I saw that in like a Walgreens with the wrong name on it. I'm like, I gotta have that one. All right, guys. So with that, we are going to wrap it up tonight. And we are going to send you guys over like we always do at this time to Liquid Courage. So, everybody, when you get in there, give him a Listwitz logo and just remind him, kilts are better than pants. With that, guys, we will catch you guys Saturday, 5:30. That's right, folks. We are moving the time back on Saturday to 5:30 p.m. We're going to try to get Cash Trapped in. We're going to try to get Scrabble in. And we'll hopefully get some one-player games in. Because I really want to test the exit list. So with that, guys, we are going to wish each and every one of you a very good night. And we will see you guys on Saturday.